Welcome everyone to the second part of our travel video, in which we cross the Spanish Pyrenees from west to east. Breathtaking camping, wild places and unbeatable off-roading. Join us as we make our way through one of the most spectacular regions in northern Spain, from the Sierra de Guarra direction Andorra. We start our day in Alquezar. Alquezar is a medieval town situated to the west of the Rio Vero in the Sierra de Guarra Natural Park. It is a very well-maintained settlement, dating back to the 10th century, which makes it one of the most beautiful villages in Spain. Built on a limestone outcrop, the village grew up around the castle and church of Santa Maria, which you can still visit today. The heat was cranking that day, which is why we tried to stay in the shade as much as possible. We made our ways through the narrow and winding cobblestone alleys to the center, admiring the natural stone masonry houses, some of whose upper floors rest on pillars that are connected to each other by massive wooden frames. After a quick and well overdue refill, we went to take in the rest of the serenity that is Alquezar. We escaped from the heat, back into our cars and drove further east. It's hard to concentrate on the road when you're surrounded by ever-changing scenes like this. Behind every bend and turn, new rock formations reveal themselves. Soon though, we hit the dirt and we were back on the tracks. It's quite hard to find good off-roading tracks in Europe, but this place definitely has something in store. How good is it? This right here was one of the better drives, but little did we know that the scenery was about to change again. Just have a look at this. Seemingly out of nowhere, we came across this hair-raising bridge, which offered some pretty specky views into the valley below. On the other side, the dirt turned into a reddish hue, and we felt like we just entered a completely different world. The track started to get more and more challenging by the minute. With some steeper inclines and the occasional rock step here and there, we had to drive close to a sheer drop on the left-hand side. Definitely not for the faint-hearted. Bend after bend, we drove further into the mountains, giving us the feeling of truly being lost in a different time and place. But, yet again, we didn't know what would lie at the end of the road. We stepped back in time into a place that can only be described as hauntingly beautiful. There are a lot of ruins in Spain, but this one surely takes the crown. Once a thriving community in the 16th century, this place has fallen victim to time, leaving you with a sense of loneliness. And yet, I felt completely at home. Only one person still lives here in the wintertime, in the house called Casa Curix. We settled in for the night under the stars. We sent up the drone to check our surroundings, but we were not ready for what it was about to reveal. Our jaws dropped wide open. Have a go at this view. I almost shed a tear when we discovered this limestone rock formation. This is just breathtaking. Have you ever seen anything like this? How lucky are we to be able to go and explore places like this? This is why we go off-road. I think this one will stay with me for a very long time to come. After a good night's sleep, we got back into our cars feeling truly blissful after our newly made experiences. Collecting a few new pinstripes along the way, we carved even deeper into the mountains. drove a few hours to the east, heading for Andorra. But as we were already for about a week on the road, exposed to the relentless heat, to which we are definitely not used to, we decided to make camp in the early afternoon. We came across a dried out riverbed next to a lake, which was more than a welcome sight. Once again, Mother Nature turned on the views. This marks the halfway point of our epic adventure in the Spanish Pyrenees. And if it has been this good up until this point, well, sign me up for what's to come. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.